Hey, hey!
I'm BTactics. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X. This game releases on the 20th. If you're wondering how I'm playing, I am playing this currently on the Wii U. Just so no one believes like I'm trying to do something crazy, this is the Wii U version, okay? And just so you know, in fact, more proof. Now, there's no sound here. I got the game here, and if I turn the sound up here, you know, like this is the Wii U version. I don't want to get any kind of trouble, right? Better save my bacon. So I wanted to talk about the classes before this release. Now I plan on playing tank role, right? But now let's say, in fact, let me move my big old head out the way, right? So you start off as a drifter. I don't want to get too far into the roles, but this is like the jack of all trades, master of none. It's allowing you to just be whatever. So just right in front, this is the commando class. In fact, let me read. This class called Drifter. The class you start out with offers a balanced variety of arts, but provides no stat bonuses. Okay, so we know there's no stat bonus there. Right? Now we go right into the one that everyone likes, right? Good old commando. Choose this route if you want to rack up damage. Focus on skillful application of damage buffs and provides bonus to melee accuracy, range accuracy, and evasion. So this is, your DPS, kind of like the solo thing that you want to be able to do. Ain't nothing wrong with this, right? This is the DPS class. Now you got the Enforcer. Choose this route if you want to provide support from afar. Offers many range arts and bonuses to range attacks and potential. Tricky to master and suited for professionals. Now, me personally, I played this game before. I didn't feel like you needed to be someone who played this game for a while, but I guess since you're playing a support role, you're kind of responsible, for other players, I guess. And I guess it has less health, so it's easier to die. I think that's what they're going for, in my opinion, right? Then we got, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is gonna be my favorite way to go. I'm probably not gonna start off with this, but I want to, right? Choose this route. This is the striker. Choose this route you want to go and gun blazing. Mixes offensive and defensive arts and provide HP and melee bonus. Well balanced and suited for beginners. So like if you're not sure, how to play, you will feel bulky. You do damage. Do you out damage the command? I don't know. But you definitely have survivability. You don't have to worry about like moves from like for certain positions and anything like that. You just in your face smash mouth style. Right? So we want to go back here. Maybe you're more of a range person, maybe more of a melee person. You go even deeper into this. You got the Winged Viper. The standard progression for commando improves your damage dealing capabilities and retains the bonus to melee accuracy, range accuracy, and evasion. Alright, cool, right? So we're going a little deeper into more DPS. Now, we do have the Partisan Eagle. This is an alternative route. It actually says it. An alternate progression from commando with new weapons and an emphasis on range attacks. Provides bonus to range attacks and accuracy. So if you want to be ranged, this really helps out. I truly like this class when I played with others, because I was the tank, so I didn't have to worry about players dying as much. I don't think you need certain spots to land hits. You can just attack from anywhere, which did make it easier for me, so I had to worry about dodging, see where allies were at. But yeah, before we go into that, let's look at the Full Metal Jaguar, an advanced Winged Viper. Beforehand, this was the Winged Viper. An advanced Winged Viper that features tricky offensive arts and offers bonuses to melee accuracy, range accuracy, and evasion. So you're still getting like your prototypical DPS, melee, and range. right? But now if we look to the Astral Crusader, by the way, you did get different guns. Well, when you started for the drip, you get an assault rifle and a knife. As a commando, you had dual guns, dual swords. Winged Viper and Full Metal Jaguar did stay with the dual guns, dual swords. So it's primarily, you know, just the evolution. But this is like a side grade. Not like an upgrade, not a downgrade, but a side grade. Different way to go about it. Right? So we got here an advanced partisan eagle that continues to be centered on ranged attacks and provide bonuses to range attacks and accuracy. Now, me personally, if I was playing DPS, this is probably what I would choose. Not because I'm saying it's better or OP or anything like that, but it's just you're probably always gonna find someone who wants to play melee. I play range. Plus, I mean, oh, you even have a move. Let's see, overwhelm. More health. You have higher damage, inflicts fatigue. Okay, nice. I don't really want to get into the moves per se, because they may have changed moves. I just want the people to know there's two ways to there's more than one role. You're not gonna say tank, DPS, and healer, right? As you just saw, we have a range in melee, and then we got this strictly just range. By the way, the reason why this isn't fully melee is because we got that coming up shortly. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's mainly all melee, no range, but there's a reason. Nothing gonna be that's purely ranged. You gotta be able to hit enemies. That's just the name of the game, right? So we had the Enforcer, and we're gonna look about the upgrade from the Enforcer. We got the ray gun and knife. Now I want to put out there, when we started off as commando, we had a knife. Commando, I meant to say drifter. We had an assault rifle and a knife. Okay, so we see the knife staying here, right? Choose this route you want to provide support from afar. We know this already, right? But now we got the Side Corruptor, right? The standard progression for Enforcer. Weaken the enemy using debuffs, gain bonuses to range attacks and potential. Okay. Tricky to master and suited for professionals. Okay, this is your range debuffer. Cool, right? Then you got your Mastermind, an advanced Psychoruptor that adds allies support arts. Nice. So now you can support and debuff. This is your, you know, like a control type. This is the support, but this, if you're looking for that, you have control of the fight. You're weakening enemies, you're strengthening allies. You are the backbone to the fight. Just like, you know, when we looked at the Full Metal Jaguar, they were the DPS, trying to maximize damage. The Astral Crusader was trying to maximize ranged attacks and bonuses to range attack and accuracy. And I feel, in fact, let me just look real fast. Inflict debuff red down. So just because they're just doing DPS doesn't mean they can't do other things. All right, I'm gonna put out there. They'll normally be able to debuff enemies for what they do, so they can maximize their performance. Right? But here we got this. No, this character is gonna be looking to buff and debuff. But let's look at the blast fencer. I personally love going this route. I would say go this route if you. I don't know how to explain it. Well, let's read it first. I'll explain later. An alternate progression from Enforcer with new weapons and a balanced offense and defense. Provide bonuses to both melee and range attacks. Okay, so you see here, you're going to be more of a buffer to the melee and range, right? This has inflict, you know, beam res down, so you're going to allow others to do more damage. You got the beam resistance. You can restore HP. Like, you're gonna be able to still provide for your teammates, right? And then we got the Galactic Knight, an advanced blast fencer that adds recovery art to its even mix of offense and defense. Improve melee and range attack. This is what I like going, but it did feel a little bit different. Now you can, I guess this falls under healer, but I just saw so many more people go the Mastermind route when I played. I like playing the Galactic Knight when I played, because I just feel like I still had control over everything. You know, being able to heal people, I feel like I had buffs, debuffs. I felt like I think it was more buffs. Wow. Deals weapon damage from the front, so you have to be in front of the enemy to do some of this. Wow. You gotta remove debuff. Look at Astral Heal. Oh, you like the heals. But yeah, I didn't really see Galactic Knights not played. So I mean, if you want to feel like you're the healer, instead of the support, you go Galactic Knight over the Mastermind. But that's just my opinion. I feel like I'm assuming you'll be able to put these together in game. But, again, this is not the main game. But let's go to my favorite within the Striker. We got the Samurai Gunner. The standard progression from Striker retains a mix of offense and defensive arts, and the bonuses to HP and melee attacks. Well balanced and suited for beginners. Now, you still have the assault rifle from the Drifter class, right? I think this is the most amount of fun I had. It wasn't my best class, but I had the most amount of fun playing this class. So you'll still be able to grab aggro, do damage. You couldn't aggro a bunch of enemies, at least I could not. It was more like you would pick a target and you'll single one out. And I think it's cool, but I mean, when you start fighting harder enemies, I feel like this kind of fell off for me. I still liked it, but it fell off for me, right? Now we got here. Oh, by the way, they have an offensive stance and a defense. Oh, wait, they don't have a defensive stance. Ooh, the defense stance might be... Wait, no, it's a defensive stance. Well, maybe it's in the Duelist. Right? So we got an Advanced Samurai Gunner. Shifts the focus more towards offense. Provides bonuses to HP and melee attacks. This is more of your all, close range melee guy. This is why I was stating, like, beforehand, you had the Duelist. I think it's called Duelist. No. It's called the Full Metal Jaguar, Winged Viper. Like, there was a mixture of range and range and melee combat. Even though, yes, the Duelists can still shoot from range, but they want to be in your grill whenever they can. That's their fight style. Smash mouth offense, still be bulky. You are the warrior when you're this Duelist. It's a Duelist. You are looking at 1v1. It's weird. I saw it had a defense. Oh, defensive stance is in Striker? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Allows you to play defense, to be strong first off, and then you learn some offense so you can switch back and forth. Makes sense. But this is the class that, I was making the big bucks, where I was, the small time I played online with other people, I never played anything 16 players or 4 players. This is what got it for me, right? An alternate progression from Striker with new weapons and a focus on defense. Greatly improved HP and melee attack. Now I know this says, increase the bonuses to HP and melee. This is not giving you a huge increase to melee. I just want to put that out there. But this was a fun class for me. It greatly improves your HP, but you will feel like the Striker just can do more 1v1 melee damage, right? And then we got the Bastion Warrior. I don't know, this made me feel so good playing online. Again, I feel like this was my best class. My favorite was Duelist. We'll actually talk about what I may want to play after this, right? But look, an Advanced Shield Trooper that increases attribute resistance in addition to defense. There's a, how do I say it? In general aspects, just magic defense and physical defense. Well, this one's gonna cover both of them, okay? So in case you was wondering, hey, what if you don't want to have this type of defense? You'll be good. Now, I would recommend this, right? If you want to be full out, DPS, choose the Full Metal Jaguar. You have a mixture of being on the side for damage, behind enemies for damage. Primarily, you don't want to take aggro or anything. You normally want to fight what someone has aggro of. I'm not saying like, oh, you can't fight on your own, but like if something targets you, your damage drops because you can't fight on the side. Now, you go like, oh, well, I want to be melee. I don't want to care about positioning. I would go with the duelist. You will still be 1v1 enemy. You have AoEs on this. So I don't want you to feel as if, oh, you have to choose duelist. Hold on, let me put my face back out here. I just don't want you to feel like you have to choose Full Metal Jaguar. This is just good all around damage. But you strictly want to be melee and use the gun when needed, choose the duelist. When it comes to melee, I feel like they have the similar damage, except yes, you can get more damage from the Full Metal Jaguar from my playstyle. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, from my style, or from me playing the game, maybe you can have similar damage. But I just want to put out there, Full Metal Jaguar, you wanted someone that's the whole aggro. Which in the story, you have people who can tank. Okay, you got tanks, you got DPS. Everybody plays a role in this somehow, somewhere. So don't feel pressured. Okay. But you just want to be pure melee and do damage and still survive, choose duelist. Multiple ways of playing DPS, Full Metal Jaguar. You'll actually have fun once you get used to positioning and you know some of the whole aggro. This is fun. It's not, again, it's for me, but when I played it, it was cool. I got to learn, you know, about how the topple worked, being able to do some crit damage. I enjoyed it. It's not for me, but I enjoyed it. Right? If you want to just be ranged, Astral Crusader does damage. I tried it again. It's not for me. I feel like you was able to debuff with this. You had debuffs. You did high damage. I don't know if you're really trying to buffer yourself. You just debuff the enemy. But now let's say you want to be just ranged and you don't care about your damage as much. You want to look for maybe support. I would. Wait, is it Mastermind? I think it was Mastermind. Wait. Weaken enemy. Okay. Bonus is the range attack and potential. Okay. Because I'm thinking of like what the guns are. So this has the ray gun. It looks kind of funky looking. But to me personally, when I wanted to play ranged, like this was a ranged class that I feel like I could debuff enemies. You don't really need tons of healing in the game. But I felt like I was always able to like play, debuff, do damage. I didn't have to always be in someone's face. I could be far away. If someone drew aggro, I'll run like a little baby hoping someone drew aggro. I didn't always choose the right classes to be playing. But I didn't, struggle either within the story. I don't know about online. I played tons of online, but the amount of online I played, I enjoyed. Right? If you want to feel like the actual, like a support / healer, I would say Galactic Knight. But honestly, like I said, I played it. I didn't feel like I was like, oh, I just need to heal. Like a lot of other games, you have to like spam healing. I felt like even though you was able to heal, you still had to be active in the fight. Like you throw like maybe you throw like a buff or a debuff, like this had boost all attributes. Like you really felt more like support that can heal, while the Mastermind was more like support that would debuff. If that makes any sense, Now, if you want to be the Bastion Warrior, look, you're gonna get damage, all right? The more enemies around you, the more potential damage you have. You get a nice battling gun too, and it feels really good while fighting. Again, it will look a little boring. You don't have a long sword using a shield. I don't know if y'all play Kingdom Hearts. You're gonna feel like Goofy, but you're gonna feel like a strong Goofy, if that makes sense. So I mean, there's a class for everyone on this game. Some people don't prefer using these classes, and some prefer mixing it up. I just want to put out there, just in case y'all not aware, right? You can run every one of these classes, right? And then go back to drifting. You have no stat bonuses, but you can use the mixture of everything. So let's say you like the longsword, you can use a longsword with the Bastion Warriors moves. So now you can feel like you can play defense. You have a longsword. Maybe you don't like the assault rifle. Maybe you like the ray gun. Oh look, me personally, when I played it, I liked how the look of the photon saber look. I'm just saying, I liked how the photon saber looked, and I tried to tank with it. I felt like there was better weapons, but that's my opinion. But yeah, I had the photon saber and the Gatling gun. They too far away. Racks up to get close. That's me. So let me ask y'all, what world would y'all want to play? Now, me personally, I want to play as the tank. You know, whether if it's a duelist or a bastion warrior, I prefer duelist, but I was better off as a bastion warrior for my teammates. We only did 4-player missions, maybe it'd be like up to 16 or 32, I don't know, but I am hyped for it, right? This is probably where I'm gonna want to be at most of the time. But I think I'm gonna be playing a lot of Galactic Knight because people don't want to heal. Let's be real, and it's so important, especially when you get scales. Like, you're not going to be in a scale. You're going to be making sure the scale is okay. So you'll be looking at them, then you can look at the field. You're really like the coach on the floor, you know? So I'm probably having a mix of Galactic Knight, Bastion Warrior. I'm probably trying to play Duelist whenever I can, but I'm probably going to be playing maybe some Mastermind if I see a Galactic Knight. You're probably wondering why I'm not really talking about Astral Crusader or Full-Metal Jaguar. It looks like fun to y'all. Let's be real. Everyone's playing DPS. You're going to find a Full-Metal Jaguar or Astral Crusader. And it's okay. Like, I feel like the one that's going to be hardest to find is the Galactic Knight. I don't know what it is. Like, I'll see Masterminds, but I didn't see Galactic Knights. And I thought Galactic Knight would be like the cooler thing, you know? You got a Photon Saber. I guess the Psycho launchers look a little weird, I guess, but I mean, the ray gun didn't look all cool either. But yeah, let me know what y'all want to use, okay? Tell me what role y'all want to play. Oh, I didn't answer. I want to be the tank and my secondary as support. I don't want to play DPS, but I eventually will learn it just to, you know, to be able to fill just in case. But I want to really tank and support as secondary. I'd rather be the off tank, you know, not the main tank. So, you know, just like another enemy that shows up, I gotta be aware to see it, take that enemy's aggro, be fighting on the side, and get my teammates to battle with me. And then when we're done there, we move back to the main fight. That's what I like to do. I feel like it's more active than the Bastion Warrior. Like I said, Bastion Warrior, that's gonna be the better tank out of the two because of the availability to taunt multiple enemies. And then the Full-Metal Jaguar is probably gonna be the better DPS when it comes to like a single target that needs to be toppled over and stuff. This is gonna be just pure damage from my experience of playing it. Could be wrong, but yeah, y'all let me know. I don't want to keep rambling. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be streaming this as soon as I'm able to play. But yeah, y'all take care and be easy, everyone. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribing, because you can put that subscribe button that's right over here. And don't forget, you can watch the videos over here. I want to see you in there too, all right? You enjoy yourself.